If you feel stiff in the morning, if you have a sore body after you've been training, if you make funny sounds when you get out of bed or sit in a chair like, oh, you probably need to do more stretching. Let me show you a few simple exercises that will just make you feel great. What's up, wolves? Today we'll do some stretching. Grab your mat, have some clothes that is not too tight. We'll go on the mat and just follow along for some great and easy exercises that will open up your body and just give you a really nice and wonderful feeling. So the first stretch we want to do is a quad stretch. So you can lean against the wall, stabilize you. You grab your ankle, you push your hip forward like this. Depending on your flexibility, you can see if you can press your heel onto your buttocks. You can also see if you can keep the balance. You can hold with both legs. So now we're going to stretch the calves. This is very important, especially after you've been running. So you can look at your calves in two sections, the upper section and the lower section. I don't know the Latin names, but I'll lean slightly against the wall. The hip follows down like this. And I keep the heel in the floor all the time. This is very important. The leg is stretched. Press the heel in the floor, and now you will feel the stretch in this part here of the calf. Then you hold that for 30 seconds, and now you bend your knee like this. Kind of hold the position, just bend your knee, and now you will feel the stretch on the lower part of the calf. Alright, we'll do an exercise that will open up the hip. Stretch this part. I come down, holding my knee in the floor. I can put my hands here on the hip, so I can also hold it on my knee. Now the idea is I kind of move forward and down, a little bit like this. And you feel a nice stretch here. You can place the upper part of the foot on the floor like this. So we don't want to go like this in any of the stretches, just to slowly relax. Now we'll do the inner thigh stretch. This is this part of the thighs. This helps to open up your hips, and depending on flexibility, you have probably seen these yoga people that can almost sit like this and knees touch the ground. I'm not even close. So depending on flexibility, you just like adjust with your feet. I'm around here. Fold and see if you can keep a straight back. Make sure that it doesn't hurt when you're stretching. So see if this is comfortable for you. This is where you hold it. Again, you don't want to crunch your back too. You kind of want to have a straight upper back as much as possible. Maybe you're here. Again, depending on flexibility, maybe you can hold your toes like this. You can buy these on Amazon or internet shops. Again, so breathe out, see if you come forward. Or if you're more flexible, you can hold your toes. If you want a variation to this, again, this is probably for if you're a little more flexible, or if you use the band here. This is actually a very nice variation that also gives you a stretch under your back, which is very nice. So this, I do this often myself actually. Alright, now we want to stretch the outside of the thighs. I place one foot on the outside of the knee, and then I kind of press the upper body. So I look back like this. And then you feel the stretch here on the outside. Keep an upright position. Make sure this arm here is upholding the body. If you're a little more flexible, you can also bend the knee like this. But actually there's no big difference in stretch here. See what suits you. Hold it for 30 seconds and change sides. Now we're going to stretch the buttocks, the glutes. So I bend the right leg. I place the left foot just below the knee, and I hold the leg. I place the back of my head on the mat, and then on each exhalation I kind of pull this leg here closer towards me, which automatically gives you a nice stretch in the gluteus here, in the buttocks. Make sure to relax your upper body. And again, use the breath. Relax the whole body. Just keep all your tension in the body when you do the stretching. Now I change legs. I'm gonna straighten out the lower back now, so I'm gonna grab both of my knees now, like this. And then I pull my knees towards the chest as much as possible. Make sure to relax here in the muscles on the inside of the hip. It's only the biceps working here, pulling your thighs and your knees against your upper body. Now this final stretch is not so much a leg stretch, it's more like a stretch for your lower back, which I highly recommend because so many people have problems with the lower back. What I do now, I just like gently let my knees fall to the left side first, knees together, and see if you can hold your arm, your hand in the floor, looking the opposite direction of the knees, and you will feel a very nice intensive stretch in the lower back. If it's too much with the arm, okay, don't worry about it. You can maybe just hold it here, that's okay. But it works as a counterweight, opening up your body. So after some time you'll see you can probably hold your hand on the floor. Such a nice stretch. I try to do this every day. I'm going to change sides now. Hold it for 30 seconds using your breath. And then relax. So if you want, I kind of like to lie in the back here for a minute, and just like closing my eyes and just relax. So stretching and training go along. There's a nice video here about how to strengthen your legs. There's also a video if you want to strengthen your gluteus muscles and your stomach and your abdomen. Otherwise, subscribe to the channel and I hope to see you back soon.